What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel, and while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks. When you open a new Webull brokerage account, put any amount of money in that account, they're going to give you up to 12 free stocks for just trying out their brokerage app. There's a link down in the description box of the video. Go click on that Webull link. Open up your new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. I'm going to also send you a Webull tutorial video to walk you through how to use the Webull app so that you can start making your trades, buying your favorite ETFs, buying your favorite individual stocks to start building wealth today. All you got to do is DM me on Instagram at RichardFame28. Let me know you've opened a Webull account. Let me know you funded it. And I'm going to send you out that free Webull tutorial video so you can get started today. One of the country's largest banks, Wells Fargo, had some problems recently with, let me read this to you, mysterious withdrawals hit customers at a major bank, and that major bank being Wells Fargo, plunging some of their accounts into the negative. Let's continue on here because this is pretty interesting. Not sure if any of you guys were affected by this, but check this out. This is what the article says. Customers at Wells Fargo are reportedly seeing erroneous withdrawals hit their accounts. Concerns over unexplained withdrawals at Wells Fargo, tagged as debit card pending correction, began circulating on social media a week ago, with thousands of people calling out the bank. That's crazy, right? This is, you're talking about one of the 4 largest banks in the country, guys. Unexplained charges as little as a few dollars to hundreds of dollars from accounts, causing some to go into the negative. So you know what that meant? People got overdraft charges. That's pitiful, man. One of the country's largest banks shouldn't be having that problem, right? Not that kind of technical problem. Let me go ahead and read more for you here. Wells Fargo representative says the bank suffered a technical glitch and the lender will automatically roll back the charges with any fees corrected to the issue. Here's the reason for the withdrawals. Here's what they said. Due to a system issue that has been resolved, some customers may experience a delay in posted transactions. The majority of customers are not affected by this issue unless you're one of those customers that got that overdraft fee. But they did say this: any overdraft fee incurred as a result of the incident will be automatically reversed. I don't know, man. I don't want nothing automatically reversed. Number one, I shouldn't have had that problem, right? You're a major bank. You should have some of the best software in the game, right? You shouldn't have these glitches. But let's go ahead and read on. This is the 3rd time this year that customers at the banking giant have encountered issues with their account balances. This is not even the first time. Check this out. In August of 2023, Wells Fargo experienced a technical problem that caused some customers' direct deposits not to show up in their accounts, and a separate group of customers faced similar issues back in March. So you mean to tell me 3 times this year you've had glitches that have caused people's accounts to have money taken out incorrectly? And some of those customers, guess what, went into the negative and got overdraft fees. Now, thank goodness they stepped up to the plate and we're able to go ahead and refund those overdraft fees, put those customers' accounts back into the positive. But just think about it. Just think about it from just a trauma standpoint. I mean, just think, if you got $100 in your account, next thing you look at your account, it's a negative 200. That's pretty traumatic, right? And nobody wants that type of financial stress on them, especially when their account is already tight. So not only should they refund them, I think they should put a little bit extra in there just for people's stress that they had to go through, right? You guys drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know, number one, were you affected by that Wells Fargo glitch? And if you were affected, did they fully restore your account back to a positive position and refund you all your overdraft fees? And then one more step further, did you have any financial stress associated with that problem that Wells Fargo created? Would love to know your comments. Drop them down in the comment box. Well, guys, all I can tell you, man, is even though you got these major banks, and Wells Fargo is one of the big ones, right? I call them the big four. You got Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citibank, and JP Morgan Chase. Those are the big four, too big to fail banks. I always recommend to people, always have you a secondary banking relationship. Never have all of your money in one bank, right? That's just my opinion, because you never know when that one bank is going to change policies, or something going to happen like a glitch, or any other thing might happen. You just never want to have all your money in one bank. I normally tell people, always have a secondary bank, right? Because if that primary bank starts acting a fool, you already want to have a relationship established with a secondary bank, right? So have your two banking relationships. When I was a lender for Bank of America and Wells Fargo and several other regional banks over my 25 years of banking, I would always recommend to my clients have you a secondary banking relationship, especially if you're the type of client that is buying real estate and you're looking for loans, or you have a business and your business will need loans to fund certain things for the business, like expansion or R&D. Always have you a secondary banking relationship, because in these banks, policies change. And if that policy changes against you and you don't have another relationship established out there, you're going to be behind the 8 ball, right? You always want to have at least 2 banking relationships established. So that's just my recommendation. You don't have to do that, but think about it. It's critical that you have more than one banking relationship. Also want to remind you guys, before I wrap this thing up, that I'm starting the Magnificent 7 stock portfolio build on Monday, October 23rd. I'm going to be using the Webull app to build that Magnificent 7 stock portfolio. So if you guys are interested in following along and building the same Magnificent 7 portfolio, I would ask you, if you don't already have your Webull account set up, go ahead, go down to the description box of this video, click on that Webull link, go ahead and open up that Webull account today, put some money in it so that you're ready to go on Monday, or better yet, just next week in general. So when I start posting on Instagram about the Magnificent 7, because I'm going to be making my first $1,000 investment in that Magnificent 7 stock portfolio on Monday, October 23rd. And you guys already know, well, maybe you don't know, but let me tell you again, I'm going to do that every single week for about 15 months. My goal is to put $62K into that account on the Webull app in the Magnificent 7, split evenly between the 7 stocks. And then hopefully over the next 15 months, the Magnificent 7 will do well and I can double my money. I can go from $62K invested and get a gain of $62K, ended up with about $125K in the account over a 15-month period or less. Now, I'm not saying you need to do $1,000. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But I know a lot of you guys like to kind of follow along and see what I'm doing. And there you go. That's what I'm going to be doing. But you need the Webull app in order to follow along, right? So, like I said, link down in the description box. Open up that Webull account today. Also, let me tell you who the Magnificent 7 is. That's Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Alphabet, Amazon, Nvidia, and Tesla. Those are the 7 largest companies in the S&P 500. They represent 28% of the S&P 500. The other 493 companies in the S&P represent 72%. That's why they call them the Magnificent Seven. Well, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I appreciate y'all checking in for a few minutes today, and hopefully you guys were not in that whole Wells Fargo debacle. But if you were, like I said, hopefully they right-sized you, got your money back in your account, refunded any overdraft fees. I hope they did that. And I'm sure they did, because based on what they're saying in this article I just read you, they did that. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace.